The community likes rainbows. Baby, I don't like rainbows like that. I want to bust her wine to Marshall. What's up, everyone? It's your girl, TheKyannaAlexandra, and I'm back on the screen tonight. I'm back with another video. As you can tell by today's title, we are going to be talking about like our queer differences, especially from me to you, in terms of how my queerness differentiates from what people deem to be queer, and giving you guys just some advice on being your own person and not having to conform to societal standards of queer, gay, lesbian, da 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 da. Let me talk to you guys about what my queerness is, okay? What my queerness means to me, what I do, how I does, okay? When I tell people I'm queer, it basically means I do what I want and I do just that. I don't live my queer standards to anybody else's queerness, at least not anymore. So when I first came out, as you guys know, I thought I had to be a lesbian because I was dating women, and I was like, well, duh, like I'm gonna be a lesbian now, like that's just that, like there's no other way to that, right? And then I was like, well, I dated a guy, so then I became bisexual, and then I was like, I'm gonna be a soft star, I'm gonna be a lesbian, like just all these back and forth notions. As you guys know, for a big part of my life, I did not identify, and I still kind of don't, but I find myself moving away from that and just umbrella terming it queer because it's also a term for me to make me feel like I do what I want. So I do what I want, and that's just what it is. Boom. My queerness is different, and I wanted to make this like a little regularly series, or maybe on Instagram or something. I'm not really sure, but I'll tell you this: because of the way I was brought up, because of the way I was raised and stuff like that, I do not have the same queer, gay, LGBT background as other people do, and let me explain. So I was raised in a Black Afro-Latina household where we listen to soca, reggae, dancehall, bachata, all of that, right? Like all that type of music is what I listen to in my household. Like I'm not saying that queers aren't stylish, but my type of style, and a person who is very LGBTQ centric, if that makes sense, has a different type of styling, because I don't know why we get in this notion of, as a woman who dates other women, we gotta dress in the flannels and stuff like that, which calls out I am gay, right? Or I am queer, I'm lesbian, I'm whatever, and that's just not me, and it's never been me fully. I've tried it and it does not work for me. Okay, cool, great. All these are the differences that we have, that all the notions that make a person scream gay, lesbian, straight, that's not me. And I struggled with that for a long time, because for a long time I wanted to fit within in the community. For a long time I wanted to be that person, that what I saw on TVs, what I saw in movies, when I see girls walk down the street and I'm like, that's a gay woman. I know that by the way she dresses, right? And we, you know, we have those stereotypical things in our minds, and we have those stereotypical things, you know, just throughout life. And I say all of this to say, because I wanted to be that person. I wanted to be the girl that got the girls, because that's how the girls dress who wanted the girls, you know? But as I got older, I quickly understood that that's just not me. And I can't change myself because I want to be like the girl who gets the girls. I'm not a girl that wears baggy pants and sneakers, or I should say baggy pants and the heavy boots, the Doc Martens, the flannels. That's not me. I'm not that kind of girl. But I'm also not the girly girl where you might see me in like a flowy maxi floral print dress. And so that's where my difference is when it comes to being that type of LGBT gay person. I'm not the person when I walk into a queer bar, gay bar, lesbian bar, whatever, and I want to hear Britney Spears. I don't. But in the same breath, the spaces that are supposed to make me feel safe as a queer person don't play the type of music I like. So it makes me feel left out when I see my fellow queers celebrating, jumping down to Beyonce, getting down to Christina Aguilera, and I want to bust down to some Vybz Kartel. I want to bust her wine to Marshall. So editing Kyanna here, and I just wanted to say this because as I was, you know, just editing and realizing, I make it a point to show that my music choice is different, you know? I make it a point to let people know that we're not the same when it comes to that. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but my channel intro is always some type of Caribbean song. It is always some type of Caribbean beat. It is always some type of Caribbean something. I know when I first started, if you go back to like my old videos, it was Thunder by Imagine Dragons, and then it was the Scandal Shutter Tone, and then for a long time it was Soca Kingdom by Marsha Martano, until YouTube tried to play me and I had to take it off. And then I think for a little bit it was Body by T Wayne. You seen the state of her body, if I'm being Iron Man Johnny, that song. And now I just have it to Major Lazer, some beat. And I just want to say that because it's very important that I showcase that my style is different, and I showcase that my song's different. I'm not the same. Like, I want to showcase that queer people like this type of shit, because I know it. Queer culture in a lot of these countries is something I cannot even get into right now, but I just wanted to showcase that this is me and this type of shit I like. Okay, this type of music I like, and it's okay to like this shit. So my channel intro song will forever be some type of Caribbean, some type of something, because that's just who I am. You feel me? So it's so interesting to me that when we grow up, we see the narratives. We see, to be gay you gotta be X, Y, Z, Z, Y, X, and if you're not, you don't make the cut. That's how I felt growing up. I felt I needed to be this person, I needed to be that person, I needed to be the person that looked like that to a T, to scream gay, to scream queer. But in actuality, my gayness and my queerness is just me, and I can dress it up and style it up how I want to. When we talk about things of this nature, we gotta remember that we are not the same. We may have this thing that brings us together, which is how we don't identify as straight, but that's literally about it. There's no one way to be something. There's no one way to be another thing. We can all be gay, straight, lesbian, transgender, queer, whatever, and still have our differences, and that be okay. You know what I'm saying? When I realized I was queer was because, honestly, because I have my boyfriend now, right? And it truly took me having my boyfriend now, me like loving him, to understand that my love is vast, different, and fluid, right? But I think when a lot of people saw me, they was like, oh, she's just supposed to like girls. Like girls, girls, girls. Even if I didn't identify, people just thought, oh, she likes girls because girls like girls, and we're in the LGBTQ community, so like she has to like girls. When in actuality, my love is queer, fluid, vast, whatever. And it's not linear. My love is not linear. So I am not linear. You know what I'm saying? So there could be one day, and I'm just talking about in styles of like dressing right now. It could be one day if I decide to put on an outfit that feels very masculine to me, I'm gonna do that. And then if I decide to put on an outfit that feels very feminine to me, I'm gonna do that. Like right now I have this bright yellow dress on, baby. I have a yellow dress on. But me 5 years ago that wanted to be a part of the community would have never even thought to put on a dress, because women who like women don't wear dresses. You see what I'm saying? So I thought this was gonna be a long video, but I guess my quick tidbit to everybody who is struggling with trying to fit in, to be gay enough, to be queer enough, lesbian enough, bi enough, trans enough, don't. Like, because your queerness is going to look so different on you, because we're all different people. Like, I could come on here tomorrow with some long nails and I would still identify myself as queer. But if I was a woman, if I had identified as lesbian, they would tell me I need to cut my nails. And I get why you need to cut your nails, lady. However, there could be some ladies that like that. So if somebody were to look at me and see me with long nails, they won't be like, oh, well, she's clearly not gay because she's clearly not a lesbian because her nails are long. When in actuality, it could be that my partner likes my long nails. You see? So that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about when we come out, when we decide to identify, when we realize who we are, what we want to be, but sometimes get boggled down in presenting and how the world thinks we should present ourselves, instead of presenting ourselves in the way we want the world to see us. And that is something that I have dealt with, because like I showed you guys, and I think I'm gonna make it a thumbnail of my self trying to dress very masculine and how I dress now. And I think it has a lot, like getting dressed and put it on clothes like makes a person feel how they want to feel. That's why I use that example a lot, because a lot of stereotypical things, at least for women, because I can only speak for women, comes from that. And so there was a time where I thought I needed to be very masculine, and I didn't. My queerness is still big valid, because when I'm that's still big valid, you feel me? So just because I don't put on the Doc Martens and the flannel does not mean you know what I'm saying? Like, I could in my mini skirt, I could in a dress, in a pantsuit, you feel me, in a crop top. Because at the end of the day, the way I that don't change. My body, that don't change. At least for me. You know what I'm saying? For me. So, in all, because I don't want this video to be too long, and I think I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again, just be you. This video, if you take away anything from this video, be you. Be yourself, and don't change who you are because you feel like you need to fit the identity. Let the identity come to you. Like, once you let the identity come to you, then you'll understand what that means. And I say that because, again, I'll try to fit in, didn't fit in, and now I feel like queer is where I fit in. The identity came to me. I didn't identify for a long time, and a part of me, maybe, you know, for a good part of me was like, I don't feel like identifying, like, why? But then maybe another part of me was like, I just don't know how. I just know I'm not straight. And so now queer is the best term. So queer it is. Be yourself, let the identity come to you, and don't change who you are because you feel like you got to be the stereotypical LGBTQ plus person. If you're not a person that don't like rainbows, don't think like you got to start liking rainbows because the community likes rainbows. Baby, I don't like rainbows like that. Hence me, I don't. And I'm not a kind of person that would probably buy a rainbow-esque item unless it's for pride. Because I'm not the kind of person to have all that color in my space, in my house. I'm a very black and gold person. That's it. That's me. I have a lot of rainbow things in my house right now, but a lot of stuff came from pride. You know what I'm saying? Like, rainbow stuff is not my style. Does that make me any less gay, any less queer because I don't like that rainbow stuff? No. That's just not my aesthetic. That's not me. I like color in my outfits, but I don't like 11 colors in my outfits because it doesn't match. Or maybe I don't know how to match them. Maybe I don't have the finesse to match them. I don't know. But what I know is that when I was trying to come out, and when I came out, I felt like I needed to have rainbow this, rainbow that, rainbow. Baby, rainbow don't work for me. Rainbow don't work for my outfits. Like, rainbow don't work for my walls like that. I could put like a couple things, but my whole house can be rainbow. That's not my aesthetic, and that's okay. That's okay for things for not to be you. You know what I'm saying? So don't get carried away with that, because everything's not gonna fit everybody. I love rainbow stuff, like when Pride time come around, because I want people to know. But I'm not saying I don't want people to know all year round because I don't have the colors on. I just like y'all to know a little extra more when Pride month is around. That's it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know how you feel about this video. Also give it a thumbs up because that helps your girl. Listen, I'm trying to get to like 3K subscribers by like the end of August. So tell a friend to tell a friend that your girl Kai.Ann.Alexandra is here to stay. And we're trying to move on up, you know. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.